Good morning, folks. It's 6:36 a.m. November 16th, 2016, Wednesday. Poor Herky's trying to sleep still. Bada boom, bada bing. Last night I put out a quick video. It was late. I'm in a lot of pain right now. That's why I look like this. My head's killing me. Anyway, I wanted to mention a few things about the other side. Poor Lily inside me right now. She's all excited in my heart. What's he gonna say? What's he gonna do? Excuse me. I've reached a limit of what I can do while still in the body. And there's problems on the other side I want you to know about. It's hard to figure out where to start and what to talk about. When I'm talking to everyone, people who can't see what I see. People talk about near-death experiences when the body dies for that moment, the short, brief moment, and they go home to the other side, or at least get a snapshot of it, or fed a vision about it, image, telepathy. Hell, I've been living there while I'm over here for years. I've told you how their creation started. It's in my books. The books I wrote for you, anyway. Can't really call them books. I mean, my books. I don't need them. They have all the basic information to give you a strong base, strong foundation for an understanding of what's going on and why. Excuse me. It did start with that original first being that split, due to loneliness, split itself in half, and it was 27.5% negative, had some issues. And it made this creation to support its need. I was going to say desire, but it was like a selfish need to have companionship. It was alone, it became sick, had a high percentage of negativity for something that was so strong. So It made creation to be abusive, to grow spirit bigger. So it would always have company, and then it went past that. It wanted praise. And that's why life is the way it is, and that's changing. Excuse me, there's no need for it to be like that. Original first being male and female, both male and female parts of it are dead anyway. It's time for all this abuse to change. All of you are developing abuse frequencies inside you. It was making everyone sick. It had to be stopped, and it was. Just recently. So now we have new problems. Yesterday, when I got back from the doctor, poor guy, I freak him out. My blood pressure is 183 over 100 and something. Heck, I've got low blood sugar issues, chronic lower lung infections, CLLI, COPD. Of joint disease and other stuff. That's not what's killing the body, though. And actually, my own energy is taking my body out. I've been very sick since September. I've been sick with COPD and chronic lower lung infections all my life, but I understand what I am inside. The majority of what I am inside, that I can't do what I need to. Things won't change and things won't get right. Creation will never be fixed while this body is still alive. So I came here while in body, took out the other stuff that I needed to on the other side, wrote the books and cranked up as many people as I could while being here, and now it's just a matter of waiting till Herky relaxes and he's ready to go home. He's just about there. And then I need to skedaddle, man. Excuse me, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get stuff done on the other side. Probably sounds, crazy for some people, whatever. It's not. It's a simple fact. If you have to go into another room and pull out a bad light bulb and put one in, you go into the other room, you take the old light bulb out and you put it in. Everyone thinks that your religions and everything tell you this life is the only one you have. That helps freak you out to keep you in a body, to keep you continually getting abused, to make your energy stronger, because while you're in a body, your energy is being pounded hard. When you come out of the body after having a life, then your energy grows like this. If you've been abused real hard, you come out of the body and poof, it grows like this. And then the whole idea was when spirit releases some of its energy, the most it can release to become little parts of itself, the most it can release is a third. So if something's huge, it's going to release, that third is going to contain a whole lot more little pieces than if it was smaller. Excuse me, I'm trying to be quiet for Herky. So anyway, but these abuse frequencies was making everything sick. And the other side is sick. All the big source and everything is dead, taken care of. The problematic angels are dead. But see, you get rid of all that stuff and you still have other problems. There needs to be something there that just puts the hammer down, says this is how it's going to be, and it has to be strong enough to enforce it. Creation was made to be abusive on the other side. The original first being male and female. They literally taught and produced and promoted arrogance, greed. I mean, that's what they were. That's what they were. But they also wanted to stress everything out as much as possible to make it keep growing. It wanted more and more and more and more and more company. It wanted more around it and then more around it, praising it. That's how you got this creation. Folks, we can live really nice, but not like this. The suffering of animals, everything man touches, he wants to destroy. He's made to be that way. Not all of us, just as a majority. There's too many things in body having lives that need to never have lives again. So anyway, all the big things are gone. There's just some young spirit on the other side. The original male and female, the original first being male and female, actually went to some large parts of Lily and Arae and pulled out little teeny pieces of it and tried to turn them into focal points and teach them how to do things like them, to be stupid. They knew sooner or later that Arae was going to attack them, because they were warned time and time and time and time again to quit abusing everything. Arae was made to be the protector in the beginning. They made him super strong. And Lily is, for all intents and purposes, his spirit mate. She's the female part of his energy. It explains it in more detail in the books. So anyway, this little bird over there outside is trying to ask me to hurry up, just keep going. Anyway, so there's stuff on the other side, that spirit that wants to, the original first being male and female were the only thing that ever ran any lives. No one else has ever done it. Until, except 2013, May of 2013, other stuff was already actively involved trying to. The original male and female were dead, but they'd already been beat up enough to where they couldn't do their job with that anyway. And then this other large excuse me, this other large source energy had to be taken out, and it was. So now you have, there's stuff on the other side that's arrogant, taught to be that way by the original first being male and female on purpose. They're an issue. You have a spirit over there, some source spirit that cares, and it's not strong enough to do what needs to be done, because the really strong stuff, the Lily, the strongest parts of Lily over there are in stasis healing. The biggest one is Tiger Lily, and she'll be the driver of the body energy of Lily. So she'll be the new mother. But the other parts of Lily go in there too. The other focal points, it's somewhat described in the book. I can't cover that here. You have those on the other side that want to help, don't know how. You have the ones that don't want to help, they want to play God as long as they can, because they feel they're entitled to it. Entitlement, not a good thing. Your law of attraction, that's what that's trying to build. That'll be taken care of soon. People that want to go that route will learn real quick. It's a joke. And it's not conducive to a healthy, happy life. Anyway, and then you have, so you have those over there that don't want to do anything. They want to keep it the way it is. They're abusive. You have others over there that are trying to do good and don't know how. And it's all waiting for Lily, the large parts of Lily get out of stasis, and also for this body to die, so Arae can come out. What I actually am inside, the big part of what I am. So I've done everything I needed to. It's time for this crap to get over. I'm running into more and more problems now that are getting serious. There's total chaos on the other side. Nothing's getting done. Different people are trying to do different things with the same people, trying to run lives. Most people, their spirit guides are trying to run lives. There's no cohesion, no unity. There's no intelligent plan. It's insane. And that can't be maintained, and it's getting worse here lately. I do what I do. I go through a lot of pain these days. And as my head gets changed back towards normal, I really don't need it to do what I need to do. I move energy because of what I am outside of this body, not what's in it. But what I really need to do, I have to be free of this body completely. But the need for it's becoming worse and worse. And Herky will be leaving pretty darn soon, and I'll follow him. What this video is about, I want people to understand what's going to happen soon and why it happened. It's necessary for everything to move forward. The animals have to be taken out of body. They will be. There's going to be a lot of change. So there's multiple levels of problems on the other side. It'll never get fixed, and it's getting worse. And Arae needs to put himself together so he can just take that huge hammer and bam, break that cement table over there. That's the old way of doing things. And then he says, this is how it is, deal with it. And then when Lily comes out, then, which won't take long, this body, about 2 months, couple of months after this body drops, Lily will be finished being healed and be out running around. That's the most important thing for a family, is a loving mother. So anyway, so the other side's really got problems. We don't have all the abuse. It's set up as waiting. It's waiting for control, for organization, for a plan to be implemented, and something to finish getting rid of the things that are a problem, or at least those things that can be salvaged, to put them in line and help them understand. And then everything's going to learn how to run itself. You all don't need someone to tell you how to run your life. You need to be left alone and have lives where they're congruent, they flow with. your own personal frequencies, who you are. If you're an explorer, a teacher, a nurturing mother, protective father, artist, your lives will be relative to what you are, and the physical bodies will fade away. They have to. They breed abuse. A physical body has to maintain physical sustenance. It's a simple fact. So they're going to go. They're going to be fey bodies. Your body's not going to change in the middle of a life. As you come out of your lives, out of these physical bodies, at finishing your life in that body, that least vehicle, then after you've had a long period of time to relax and you get yourself clean, fixed up, then you go into another body when it's time. But it's going to be an energy body. There's 1,672.3 new universes. Waiting for you all to go into in the new bodies. So anyway, I want you to understand, I've always told you everything I can, but I want you to understand how screwed up the other side is. It's a mess. Creation is in trouble. It was made abusive. It was going down the wrong road. It was about to blow up. And, excuse me, coffee burps. And now, although that road's been blown up, we're stagnant with chaos. And things are getting ready to get a lot worse than what they are. Because it's the other side runs these lives. So I gotta go home. I gotta get out of here. But I wanted you to understand what's going on the other side and why. Something will happen soon, and people, some of them will say this, some of them will say that. Let people say what they want, but you need to have the proper information to make a good, legitimate decision. And that's what I want you all to understand here. I've put out a couple videos here and there insinuating stuff, and there's a reason for that. Hey, Herky. I love you, Herky, buddy. Hey there, buddy. Come on. Good man, Herky. You okay, buddy? You gonna come lay down with Daddy? Come on, baby. Come on, buddy. I know we're tired. I love you. We're gonna go downstairs in just a minute. And it's time for Herky to get his chicken medicine. I love you, buddy. Animals have it so horrible. Anyway, things are going to change, but that's why that's why I got to go. The piece to a very big, powerful puzzle is stuck in this body. Not for long. Right, Herky, buddy. So anyway, it'll be a long time before many people have awakened enough, have become aware enough to actually see what's going on the other side. It's a mess. It's not gonna. We cannot survive as a family with it like that. Not whatsoever. And it's gotten to a point where it's really getting bad. Anyway, So that's that. It's important for us to understand what's happening in our lives, why things happen. The more you understand, the more intelligent you are, the more wisdom you have, the more data you have to consume and turn into understanding, and then the more understandings you have, the greater your wisdom. But this is a big time in creation, and people aren't even aware of who they are yet. I'm doing what I can to fix that, but you can't just turn stuff around like that this quick. Folks, I've been going into people's brains thousands of times, evolving the brains, their abilities. The brain grows. I mean, come on. This is a very important time in creation. The clock is funny. The clock was taken away and then it moved, but it like missed a second. You couldn't hear it. We're missing a tick. In a simple way, progress has completely stopped and now it's starting to roll back downhill. So anyway, it's not going to be allowed, it's going to be fixed, it's going to be taken care of. So folks, I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening. I've got a couple consults to do early this morning. I never do them this early, but they're on the other side of the world. And this one gentleman is, he's actually older than I am by a bit. So his day's hard. And I want to, you know, do what I can to make this as pleasurable for him as possible. Folks, love you. Take care. Things are going to get better. But this video is for those who are awake and those who are awakening, but at the same time, it's going to have more value in the later years, next 40 to 60 years, when more people are awake and can see things for themselves. Until then, it'll seem like something else to so many other people. Well, that's fine. I don't care. What I care about is doing my job, and I am. It's also why I'm leaving. No whimper. No big moment, just going, leaving, bye. Gotta go. Gotta get to the mop closet upstairs. When you see all this stuff and know this stuff and know these bodies, you're made to think this is the only life you have. This is it. You know, you can't leave this body. And that part of your, excuse me, that part of your core energy. The two spirits of core energy, what's called the Kundalini, the part that originally came from the planet, was released from Gaia, Earth energy, planetary essence, basically all female. It's female energy. It's not all female, but anyway, it released it a little over 10 million years ago. That energy inside, they want to hold on to the body. That's the only thing they have that's close to a planet. This is all wrong. It's going to be fixed. The single core bodies, everything else, it's going to get fixed. But not while I'm stuck here. Folks, I love you, man. You'll see things get better. When they do, good. Enjoy it. Live it. That's what it's for. You got a clean floor to walk on. Great. Enjoy it. Use it. That's all that matters. Love y'all, man. Have a good